Simmons is one of the authors for the Game Changer book coming out December 5th. So thank you for joining us, Jackie, and I'd love to ask you a few questions.
That'd be awesome. Thank you, Natalie. This has been a great project working with you all.
It's been so fun to meet all you authors and see your different expertise and get to know you through your stories. So the first thing, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
I teach people how to sell. I specialize in working with entrepreneurs, and whether it's their first sale or their first million, or whether they're looking to start in a new niche or find their first niche. Either way, the bottom line is that they've already created the best sales environment possible because they sold themselves on being an entrepreneur.
Nice. That's awesome. So why did you feel it was important to write a chapter in the Game Changer book?
When the discussion came up about this particular book, and I was told it was specifically about a moment where the game of my life changed. And I had just had such a moment, barely a month, actually a month and a half before I got the conversation, before we had the conversation about the book. And it was like, oh, is it okay if I write about this? It's not about my business, but it has certainly changed everything about what I do.
Made it kind of one of those pivotal moments.
It's been a pivotal moment.
Yeah. Okay. Well, can you share with us that something, don't give the whole thing away, but something that may be in your chapter, or give us some extra details about that moment, or share something that's not in your chapter?
So the journey, and it's called Looking into the Eyes of My Father. What's not in the chapter is what really happened after that, since then. Because when I wrote the chapter, everything had changed. And since then, it's been a rocket ride. And so my business model has shifted. And now you've heard of people who became accidental entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
I became an accidental mission-driven entrepreneur. I had not understood mission. I understood purpose, because economic empowerment, especially for entrepreneurs with a growing focus on entrepreneurial women, that's been my passion. That's been my purpose. I think that being able to make money doing what you love is sort of our birthright.
Right.
But I didn't have something really bigger than my story, bigger than my life, which is what I now know a mission to be. Now I'm on a mission to end homelessness among veterans.
Wow.
And that's going to take more than just me. So writing for this book was a chance for me to actually put down on paper what is so game-changing about accepting your past, accepting the current reality, and deciding. It was a decision. Deciding I could make a difference.
Wow.
So
that's powerful.
That's what it's about.
That's very powerful.
And it's not a decision I recommend anybody undertake lightly, because you don't get to go back.
Yeah, that's true. But so what is your main message coming from your chapter?
There's no unsolvable problem. Hopelessness does not exist until you decide it exists. So I want people to come away from reading my chapter making a decision that they will always be full of possibilities and never believing for 1 second that they don't exist.
Wow. Okay, so if people wanted to work with you, if they were an entrepreneur and liked what they hear, how could they get connected with you? What's the best way?
So I'm going to give 2 answers. If they want to know about the mission, that's on our website, SOCKS, the number 4, and vets, VETS.com. So just socks, SOCKS, the number 4, and then vets, VETS.com. That's the mission page. That's where you get to see the faces that go with the story, and you get to see how I've made this a self-funding mission. And I love to help other people create self-funding missions. Now that I've broken through the belief system that said it wasn't possible, it's not only possible, it's easy. So my biggest excitement is that I can duplicate this with any mission-driven entrepreneur. So that's on one side. To work with me, to get to know me, if you want to get to know me, you go to JackieSimmons.com. I have a gift for you there. It's a success journey roadmap. And if you want to connect with me directly, you can always find me. I'm on Facebook and LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you find me under the Ballpark Theory. And on Facebook, you find me at Success Journey Academy.
Nice. Well, thank you, Jackie Simmons. Thank you very much for answering the questions. I cannot wait to read your chapter in this book. And I know the people here are going to be touched and hopefully jump on and help you with your mission.
You know, I'm looking for all the help I can get. And it's unique in the fact that, Natalie, the best way for someone to help me is for them to help themselves or someone they love increase their stability, increase and reduce their pain, because the company I've partnered with has a way to do that that's drug-free. It's actually neurotech clothing.
Wow.
And it's brand new, only been available in the United States for a little over a year. And I was very fortunate to meet the founder, to meet the man who created this, and to be able to put this mission-driven into play, this mission-driven life now, you know? So that's what you could do. You could go to that website, learn about the technology, learn about the people it's helping,
right,
and help yourself in the process. Oh, and
who would have ever thought?
They make great gifts. It's okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, who would ever think that clothing or socks could change the world? And it definitely might be the answer.
It's changing the world. And I say I'm socking it to veteran homelessness 2 feet at a time.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Natalie.